Hey guys, how's it going? Yep, and as the title says, hello darkness, my old friend. I come to talk with you again. Shoo! What's poppin'? You know, oh that, like you see, that's the bug zapper. Yeah. Ah, man, it's really nice out tonight. Yeah, it's just really a good night. Oh, hello to whoever joined. You know, today has been a little bit uneventful. It's been pretty quiet. Yeah, I wasn't able to get my hair cut today like I thought. Barbershops were closed today. So, there's that, but anywho. Yeah, just been kind of pretty relaxed day. Been doing a lot of, setting up for, some of the costumes, setting up for the Flash and the Zoom costume. The Reverse Flash one, I'm not too worried about. That one, I know I can get to fairly quick. But just the other ones, yeah, just trying to get the other ones set up and ready to go. But yeah, no, I just wanted to see how you guys were doing. I know it doesn't look too dark right now. It's not sure what time it is here. What time it is right now? I can't check on my phone because I'm using it to do the live stream. Can you guys hear me okay? Because I'm always worried that you guys can't hear. Still new to all this live streaming. But yeah, no, it's a lot of fun doing this. And yeah, that sounds like one of those little things you get at the 4th of July, the little snappers you just throw on the ground and they make that snap sound. Yeah, those are all the mosquitoes and other bugs. Oh, okay, so it's 6:20 there, so it's probably about 7. It's probably about 7 here, so. Yeah. Oh, yeah, so I started this a little earlier than expected. I started this stream a little bit earlier today, but yeah, oh well. Yeah, I see that, not a lot of people showed up for the, let's talk about the DC. Oh, okay, yeah, no, I did. I started it earlier today. Yeah, I started earlier today than what I planned, so I'm ahead of time. But yeah, no, I saw that not a lot of people showed up though for the talk about Vigilante. But yeah, maybe some people look at the replay of it. But yeah, okay, all right, that's all right. I got you, but yeah, no, just kind of a little disappointed that not a lot of people, chimed in or showed up, for the let's talk Vigilante. But hey, happens. Not gonna dwell on it. Gonna see what else we can do. Yeah, but no, there's gonna be some tutorial videos coming up soon. Some cosplay stuff. Gonna show about the Infinity Gauntlet and maybe do a little, kind of live stream about around the area. Maybe when I go for a walk tomorrow, I'll do a little bit of that. I think that would be fun. But yeah, look at that. It almost looks like a light from heaven, doesn't it? Just how bright it is compared to how dark it's getting in here. But yeah, no, just been relaxing. Just been pretty laid back kind of day, and gonna be doing. I think the Infinity Gauntlet. It's gonna look good. It's gonna look really good. The Thanos Cable crossover cosplay, that's going to be pretty boss. And when I come down to AceCon, I'm definitely going to be doing some live streaming of that. And just maybe some live streaming in general when I'm in Chicago, even if I'm not at AceCon, just doing some live stream of that. Maybe even a little bit of live stream when I get out of seeing a movie. So yeah, there's going to be a few stuff coming up, a few stuff in the works that I hope you guys would like to see. Oh, thank you to whoever else is joining. Yeah, so if you guys want to, talk about something, just feel free to show it up in the chat, or just ask any question. This is for all subscribers, for future videos and what to do. Maybe I'll post. I gotta figure out how to post like a bulletin to the people that subscribe to me to do like a big Q&A of what they would like to see. Recently, Linkara, one of my favorite people on YouTube, Atop the Fourth Wall, he's probably my favorite YouTube channel. He did a video, another review about the adventures of the Kool-Aid Man. Which, that was a really funny video. Hold on, you guys can't see, I'm gonna find the light. There we go. There we go. Oh, can't have that there. Gotta move that there. Oh, and got my Venom tank top. How many people are excited to see Venom when it comes out in October? Who's going to see that? I'm looking forward to it. Despite what I said about, I'm not sure if I said it on here or on my stream on Facebook, but I'm really looking forward to Venom. Yeah, I know you guys are. But yeah, no, I'm interested to see what they're going to do with it, because hopefully they can do Venom correctly. Because the last time Venom graced the big screen, it was Topher Grace, and it was a pretty big disaster. What's crazy is there's actually a YouTube channel that is dedicated to, things that could have been, like, Sam Raimi's script if he was able to do Spider-Man 4, or, if Justice League was made in, 2007. Because there's a lot of those. There's even, like, an unused script for Batman vs. Superman. That was meant to come out around the 90s, at the time of the George Clooney Batman, and during those times. I would be really interested to see how they would have done Justice League in 2007. I think that would have been pretty unique. There was actually a pilot movie, Justice League of America, that was meant to be, a TV show, but it was bad. Like, it just looked terrible. Like, it was pretty damn bad. It was basically having this idea. It's like, hey, we have all these heroes. Let's do it like Friends. Let's do it like a TV sitcom. It didn't work. Because of copyright, issues, they couldn't have Wonder Woman, Batman, or Superman in it. Even though that's the Trinity. That's, the founding members of Justice League. They were able to get, like, Green Lantern, the Flash, the Atom, Fire and Ice, and Martian Manhunter. They had, John Jones there. So yeah, it was a weird thing that they did, and the villain was really lackluster. It was a guy that could control the weather, not weather wizard. It was just weatherman. It's it wasn't a good good pilot. Because you would think with the premise of Justice League, that would be good material for a TV show. I mean, the Justice League animated series did well, spawning about 4 seasons worth, and that's something that I think could have actually done well as a show. But one of those things that was but could never be. As far to my knowledge, I don't believe the Justice League of America '90s movie is available. Um, I think you could find at conventions, some bootleg copies of it that somebody taped off TV, much like with the Nick Fury, David Hasselhoff movie. Which, from what I heard, Josh Whedon showed that to the cast members when they were doing Avengers, or when they were setting up. It's like, okay, this is what we're not going to do. It was like a movie of what we're not going to do. It's a perfect movie of how not to make a Marvel movie. Which is kind of weird because, honestly, David Hasselhoff wasn't that bad in it. It just wasn't Nick Fury. The character, it just wasn't Nick Fury. It's like Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face. I have no idea what that was, but it certainly wasn't Two-Face. But yeah, no, it's just one of those weird things when it comes to movies and TV shows of how to do it right, how to do it correctly. I would love to actually start a series of how to fix movie sequels. Like, take a movie sequel that was bad, just a bad sequel, and then just have a discussion of, okay, what can we do to make it better? Like, how it could have actually worked. I think that would be a fun series to do, a fun series of videos, like how to take a movie like Jaws the Revenge and actually make it better than what it ended up being. Because Jaws the Revenge is on that list of worst movies ever made. There's a pretty big list. But with some films, I'm very hesitant to say, oh, this is the worst one I've ever seen, because I haven't really seen that many to really decide. I mean, yeah, a movie can be bad, but worst ever. It's a pretty heavy statement, so you really gotta see a lot of films to make that determination, to make that, statement. But as with a lot of things, it's all about how a good idea could end up as a poor execution. But then vice versa, like how something that seems like a bad idea that shouldn't work ends up working and working well. It's all about that. It's all about just finding the right people for the job to do it. Like Ant-Man and Ant-Man and the Wasp. Those are fun movies. Those are like Marvel's really fun, fun films to watch. And then there's it's like, as far as DC TV shows, I stated before, my personal favorite's always going to be Legends of Tomorrow. I absolutely love Legends. I think Legends is the best DC show on TV. And I know a lot of people, disagree with me on that. A lot of people think Arrow is the best or Flash is the best. And I love Flash, and I do like Arrow. I'm not a big fan of Supergirl, I stated before. It's not that I'm against the idea of Supergirl, because I thought the idea of a Supergirl TV show would be fun. Okay, something different, focusing on, Superman's cousin. I thought, okay, this could work. This could really work. But, there's something about it I couldn't, I just couldn't get used to it. I just couldn't, I don't know, it just didn't work for me. And it's already commissioned for season 3, I believe, or season 4. I can't remember what seasons they're on right now, but I guess it's doing well. So there's that, but it's just not for me. Well, I'm saying in the long run, it's not for you. Although I did, however, like the crossover episode they did with with Barry as the Flash when they first do it, because it was kind of a version of, in the comics, Superman and Barry had this big race, like Barry Allen, or maybe it was Wally West Flash, but the Flash, whoever was dying, the mantle at the time, decided to have this big race, like who really is the fastest, the Man of Steel or the fastest man alive. And they show in the comics that the Flash is faster than Superman. But hold on. But yeah, it was one of those things that I like that idea. It's like, okay, take Barry Allen and Superman's cousin Supergirl, who is fast as well, and there was some elements of Supergirl that I did like. Like I liked in that episode, it's like all the main ensemble, of Supergirl, and she goes up to her boss, and the boss like, look at you guys standing together like a well-diverse group of a very popular TV show on the CW, or something to that effect. Just I'm like, okay, that's pretty funny. This was back in the time when the first season was not CW; it was actually CBS. But then, when CBS decided to drop it, in comes CW. It's like, hey, look, we want to carry this over here, and they were able to do that. Much like how they were able to take Constantine and bring him over into the Arrowverse, which I thought was amazing. I thought, okay, this is perfect. We have Constantine back, which I love this take on Constantine. I love this actor. I think his name's Matt Ryan. I love his take on Constantine. It's so like the comics. It's so like the Hellblazer comics. It's really, it's really good. It's doing it justice. So, and there was actually some controversy about Batwoman. Like Ruby Rose actually took down her Twitter because of backlash over her being Batwoman, which I didn't understand. I mean, I'm not too familiar with the Batwoman character, so I don't know why they were upset with her being, being Batwoman. I always thought that, I thought she was a good choice, to be honest. I liked her in John Wick Chapter 2, and I really liked her in the Triple X movie, so I really saw no problem with her being... I have no problem with her being Batwoman, and I'm interested to see how they're going to do Batwoman, since Batwoman is going to be part of the Arrowverse. And then, of course, there's next year the last season of Gotham. Which, it's sad to see the show end, but I think it's run its course. Not that all the seasons were bad. I thought they were really good, and I love what they were doing with it. But they feel like it's time to end it, and I feel that way too, because Bruce is already out there becoming, almost like Batman Year One, donning like a cowl, a mask, and fighting crime, wearing like this long coat that's almost like a cape. So he's getting to that point. So I feel like the last season where he finally dons the mantle, dons it, would be a good way to end the show. And I couldn't think of anything better than to end it like that. And everything that Jerome is doing in the show, I don't care what people say, Jerome is the Joker. Everything Jerome and Jeremiah did, everything they're doing is the Joker. It embodies everything that the Joker is. And I love that season whenever they had the episode Jeremiah and he becomes a Joker, but his Joker's much different. Like, it's much different. Doesn't that he's very calculative, very straightforward, and I'm like, okay, that's kind of what the Joker is as well. He's very calculative, and yeah, so there's many different interpretations of him. So the actor that plays, you know, Jerome and Jeremiah, he's amazing. I would actually prefer him to be the Joker in the DC cinematic universe. I feel like he would do the part justice. Chris, I don't know. Just really hated Jared Leto as the Joker. There's no getting away from that. Jared Leto was just so bad. But yeah, nothing's still going off. See, oh, even when the light's on, it has a really neat glow. But in the end, I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. So yeah, there's a lot of movies coming out. There's Spider-Man Homecoming, and I hope Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is going to come in fruition. I know it's going to. They're just finding a new director. Although I did hear that they are going to stick with James Gunn's screenplay that he wrote. They negotiated a deal with that to use his screenplay, but they're not having him direct. They're going to have somebody else. I don't know who they can get, honestly, to direct that, but knowing them, they'll probably find somebody that's capable, somebody that's done good for them in the past. So yeah, there's Guardians Volume 3. There's Captain Marvel, which I'm really looking forward to Captain Marvel. But there's a lot of heroes that they still haven't done yet. As somebody mentioned in the comments, like there's Dazzler, there's Submariner, there's I actually would love to see Meteor Man. Technically, Meteor Man is part of the Marvelverse. Technically, he is part of Marvel's universe, since there was a limited series of Meteor Man comics that came out. I would love to see Meteor Man on the big screen again. That I would absolutely love to see. And what else? I heard they are planning to do X-Force and Gambit, but going to win, and a possibility of them revamping the X-Men franchise. I know they're coming out with the New Mutants, which looks amazing. And there's Dark Phoenix that's coming out, which I don't know how to feel about that. I'm still pretty iffy on Jean Grey, the actress that got to play Jean Grey in the current X-Men movies. Although I do like the actor they got to play Cyclops, though, a young Cyclops. I do like him. I think he's going to do fantastic. It's the same main lead that was in the movie Ready Player One. So I am definitely looking forward to that. But yeah, no, Marvel's got some pretty good stuff coming up, and they're working on their TV shows. They just came out with the new season of Luke Cage, and I believe they're working on another season of Man with the Iron Fist. So yeah, Netflix has also got a lot of things coming up too. They have like I think a movie or a series coming up with Emma Stone and Jonah Hill. That looks bizarre and trippy as all hell, so that would definitely be interesting to see. And so probably gonna go in here in a sec and go take a shower and chill for a bit. So nice talking to you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Yep.